Hello all and welcome to Thrived Solution. And today let's see a small demonstration on how do we create a visualization, and let's see different types of visualization charts. And we have different charts like bar charts, column charts, line charts, ATL charts, pie charts, donut charts, and how can we create a map using the latitude and longitudes, and different formats of table and matrix visualization, and how can we color the bars, and how can we make the look and feel good of a visualization. So in today's session we'll be covering a small demonstration on all this topic. So let's see a small demonstration regarding the visualization. So as previously we have seen some data related to the employee information. So this is the Excel data. So I want this data to show into a graphical representation. So to show that, I need to pick one of the either a bar chart or a graph chart or whatever related as per the data. So I would like to go with the column chart where I select some scattered column chart. So once I select this scattered column chart, it gives an option to give the field's name regarding to the x-axis, y-axis, and the legend and small multiples and tooltips. So let's go with the x-axis. So I wanted to know how many departments are there, and in each department, what is the count of the employee. So on the x-axis, I will drag the field where it gives the department. Next, I would like to have the count of each employee on this. So I go with the employee count on the y-axis. So there are totally 6 departments where each department it has set up a maximum range of 15 up to 20. So we have the sales management, sales operation, product manager, marketing, sales support, account executive. If I just hover over on this, it gives the information stating on department sales management you have an employee count of 15. So if I hover over on this sales operation department, there are 13 employees. Similarly, for other department, product manager, where there are 12 employees. For the marketing, we have a count of 11. And for the sales support, we have a count of 9. And for the account executives, we have a count of 6. As we know, the overall count, the complete count of the employee is 66. So in these 66 employees are working in 6 different departments. So this is how where the Excel data we show into the graphical representation. So this is the data we have seen. So to make this graphical to look something feel good manner, you have an option. Once you select this, once you click on this format your brush shape, where you have an option on the x-axis. If you want the values to get reflected, you can keep it on. And if the font size, if you want to use, can you say good 10? And if you want to increase, have made it into 10. And if you want to change the color of that, you have an option where you can change the color of it. So I have changed the color of it, or else the any other color. So I have made it into red color. And if you want to give the title on or off, I wanted it to make off. See, the title is gone. And if you want to make some changes in the title, what all changes as we did previously. And regarding the layout, what is the minimum category? Similarly for the y-axis, so it gives a emergency count. It's the minimum and the auto, which has been taken by default. Okay. And if you want the values to get reflected, it will get reflected no, if you want the values to get change, the values will be changed. You can off. And no, I don't want the title to get reflected. I just switch off the title. And in between, you can see the grid lines. So if you want the grid lines to get visible, you can, or else just keep it off where you can see the grid lines off. But I would like to have the grid lines to know the range, and you can select some line where it gives the grid lines. Okay. So in this way, and if you want the columns, okay. So if you want the columns to get changed with different colors, you can keep those colors differently. So you have sales column, and next with the sales operation, if you pick some another random color as you want it to be look colorful, you can make it colorful by going and changing the effects of this, where you can see the colors getting applied to it and it gets reflected. Okay, and the borders, if it's mandatory, you can keep it border, or else just leave it. And if you want the data labels, this is data label which will reflect here as what is the count of each. If you hover over as well as and here it gives an option where you want to apply, whether it want to be apply horizontally or vertically, in what way. Okay, so this is the data labels, how it works. Next is once you go with the general, you have an option of properties. As you decrease, increase, the height and width of it gets changed. Okay, this is the size where you can change, and based on the position, you can adjust the horizontal and vertical panel. And regarding padding, how would you like to have? And next, coming with the title, you have an option where you can change. As by default it has given us employee count by department. I would like to go with as department count. Department count, and it's din, and the size is 14. And I would like to go with some other color. That's departmental count, the text color. And if you want to align it in the center alignment or side center alignment, okay, side or center. And if you want to give some subtitles or some effects to the background, if you want to change the background instead of color, if I keep some black, so this is how where you can change, and you can see the map, the visualization pattern, how colorful you can make. And as per the requirement, or as per your requirement, how would you like to make it represented? So this is a small demonstration of the visualization, how Excel sheet format data is been converted into a pictorial graph, into a graphical representation. We are seen with a bar column bar chart with different colors. Oh, so thank you all.